Dear students, Namaste. Welcome back. So today I am here with one more illustration on issue of shares. So illustration number 22. Bharat Limited invited applications for 10,000 equity shares of rupees 100 each at a discount of rupees 4 per share. So at a discount of 4 per share, that means issued shares as issue of shares at discount. The amount payable as follows: on application 20, on allotment 30, and on first and final call rupees 46. The public applied for 9,000 shares, and these shares were allotted. All money due were collected, with the exception of the first call and the final call on the 400 shares. 200 of these shares were reissued as fully paid up for a payment of rupees 80 per share. Journalize the above transaction in the books of the company and prepare the balance sheet. So this is the problem here. Bharat Company Limited invited application from the public for 10,000 equity shares having a face value of rupees 100 each. So it is issued at premium at a discount. At a discount rate is 4 rupees. Clear? So it is issued at discount. So what is the rate of discount? 4 rupees. Okay. So the amount payable on application 20 rupees payable, on allotment 30 rupees payable, on first and final call 40 rupees payable. So this is the amount payable adjustment whatever he has given in the problem. The public applied for 9,000 shares and these were allotted. All money due were collected with the exception of the first call and the final call on 400 shares. So here the public have applied for 9,000 share. Bharat Company, how much shares has been invited or applications invited from the public? 10,000, but public applied for how much? 9,000 shares. So the problem is under subscription. So this problem directly goes to under subscription. Okay. So out of 400 shareholder, one who holds 400 shares in the company did not pay his first call and final call as well. So here he has given first and final call together. So you should consider the same first and final call. 400 shareholders failed to pay the first and final call money. So all the shares, out of these shares, 200 of these shares were reissued as a fully paid up for payment of rupees 80 per share. So out of 400 forfeited shares, only 200 forfeited shares has been reissued. So then other 200 is not reissued. Okay. So we have to, so that has been reissued at rupees 80 per share. So that is the details on reissue and forfeiture entry. So next is journalize the above transaction in the books of the company and prepare the balance sheet. So this is the problem which he has given. So let us look into the solution part now so that you will understand more clear about the issue of shares at a discount. Okay. So dear students, now we are starting the solution for problem number 22, illustration number 22. Okay, first we are supposed to do a note. So let us begin the problem with a note. Okay, so first what we are going to write? Number of shares. So first we are supposed to calculate number of shares issued, that is offered by the company to the public. So how many shares has been issued or offered by the company? That is 10,000 shares, correct? 10,000 shares. But public applied for, that is nothing but number of shares subscribed, number of shares subscribed. So public applied for how many shares? Public applied for 9,000 shares. So the balance is 1,000 shares it is in the company. See here, the shares offered to the public is 10,000 but applied by the public is only 9,000. So 1,000 shares is not at all applied by the public. So this is the case, we call it as a under subscription. This is the only working note we are going to do it for this particular problem. So after this we are going to start journal entry. So let us open a table for journal entry. So I'm ready with the table. So write the heading journal entries, journal entries in the books of Bharat Limited. So write date, particulars, LF, debit, rupees, credit, rupees. So I'm ready with the table. So let us start with the journal entry. The first journal entry is for receipt of application money. So it always starts with bank account debtor to share application account, bank account debtor to share application account. Correct. So how many shares subscribed by the public? It is 9,000. You should remember always we take this subscribed. Okay. So how many shares subscribed by the public? 9,000 into what is the application money received in the problem? So here look at the problem, that is on application rupees 20. So 9,000 into 20. So now calculate 9,000 into 20, how much? 9,000 into 20 is 1,80,000. How much? 1,80,000. 1,80,000. Okay, so now write the narration being share application money received. Okay, so we are done with the first entry. So now I'm going to do the second entry. So second entry is transfer entry. So share application account, share application account debtor to share capital account, to share capital account. Since it is under discount and there is no under subscription problem, there is no pro rata, so we need not to have multiple entries, that is contra entry in this problem. So we are directly solving it. Okay, so 1,80,000. And this problem has been asked in May-June 2013 paper. So it is a May-June 2013 paper. Okay, we are solving May-June 2013 paper. Okay, so 1,80,000, 1,80,000 both the side. Now write the narration being share application money transferred, share application money transferred. Okay, so now third journal entry. Okay, so now we are passing the third journal entry. So this is a allotment entry. Okay, so share allotment account, share allotment account debtor, and this problem is discount. This problem has a discount entry that you should not forget. Whenever discount entry is there, that you have to reflect here. Share allotment account debtor, discount on discount account debtor to share capital account, to share capital account. So now share allotment account, how much? 9,000 into how much is the share allotment money on allotment? Rupees 30. Okay, on allotment rupees 30. Then how much is for the discount? 9,000 into at a discount of rupees how much? 4 per share, correct? So 9,000 into 4 discount. So now total this. So 9,000 into 30, that is 2,70,000. Then 9,000 into 4, 36,000. So total this 36,000 plus 2,70,000, 3,60,000. So discount should be always reflected on the debit side of the journal entry column. So you should not forget. Okay. So 3,06,000. It is not 60,000. So it is 3,06,000. Okay, 3,06,000. So now write the narration being share allotment money due and discount reflected. Discount reflected. Okay, so we are done with the due entry. So now let us pass the receive entry. For receive entry, we directly consider only the net amount which we are supposed to receive. Okay, so let us pass the receive entry. So now I am passing the fourth journal entry, received entry of allotment money. So bank account debtor to which money I am receiving? Share allotment account. Okay, so now write 9,000 into 30, right? 9,000 into 30. So that is 2,70,000. 2,70,000. Discount should reflect only in due entry, not in the receive entry. Okay, so being share allotment money received. Share allotment money received. So next is fifth journal entry. Fifth journal entry is for first call due entry. Okay, first and final call account. Share first and final call account debtor to share capital account. To share capital account. Okay, so now 9,000 into how much is the first and final call due entry? 46 rupees. So calculate 9,000 into 46. So that is 4,14,000. So 4,14,000. 4,14,000. So write the narration being share first and final call money due. Okay, so now receipt entry. So that is receive entry. bank account, debtor to share first and final call account. See, 9,000 shareholders out of a holder of 400 shares failed to pay first and final call. So the left is 8,600 shares into 46 rupees. Understood? So 9,000 shares we have issued out of a shareholder who is holding 400 shares failed to pay the first and final call money. Okay, so deduct that, so you get 8,600 shares. So multiply with the first and final call money, that is money 46 rupees. So you're going to get 3,95,600 rupees. 3,95,600. 3,95,600. 3,95,600. So now write the narration, that is being share first and final call money received except on 400 shares. Okay, so this is done, sixth entry. So now we have to pass the forfeiture entry. So that is going to be a seventh entry, forfeiture entry. So now write down share capital account. So how many number of shares they failed to pay the call money? So that is 400 shares. What is the face value? 100 rupees. So 400 into 100, so that is 40,000 rupees. Correct? See, I have included a discount in this entry. Discount of 4 rupees is included here. So now here you have to show to discount account how much discount we have given, then to share forfeited account, to share forfeiture account, to which money they did not pay, share first and final call account. Understood? So now discount how much? 400 into 4. So 4 4s are 16. So that is 1,600 rupees is the discount. Share forfeiture account, how much they paid and how much they did not paid. 400 into they did not paid first and final call money 46 rupees. So calculate 400 into 46. 400 into 46 is 18,400 rupees. They did not pay it, 18,400. So how much they paid if you take this? So 46 plus 4, 50. So other they have paid 400 into 50. So that is 20 rupees on application and 30 on allotment. So 20 plus 30, application 20, allotment 30, 50 rupees. So 400 into 50, they paid us 20,000 rupees. They have paid us 20,000 rupees. So highlight this which they have paid. So now write the narration. Being forfeiture of 400 shares due to non-payment of call money, due to non-payment of call money. Okay, so now forfeiture entry is over. Next is what? Reissue entry. Okay, so reissue always bank account, debtor, share forfeiture account, debtor to share capital account, to share capital account. So 400 shares. So what is the reissue rate? So those shares has been reissued as fully paid up for a payment of 80 per share. See, here you have to understand one adjustment. 400 shares, 200 of these shares were reissued. So only 200 shares has been reissued. So not 400. So 200 shares has been reissued at rupees 80. So now calculate 200 into 80. How much? 200 into 80, so that comes to 16,000. I am writing here. Okay, so now what is the face value of the shares? 100, but we are reissuing at 80 rupees. So now for feature account, 200 into 20. How you got this 20? Because face value was 100, we we are reissuing at 80. There is a loss of 20 that has to be recovered. So we are matching that. So that 200 into 20, so that is 4,000 rupees. That is 4,000. So I highlight this also with a pencil, so that final profit transfer entry we can do it easily. So total 20,000. So now write the narration, that is being 200 shares has been reissued at rupees 80 each. So we are done with the 8th entry. So now I am going for the last entry. So that is forfeited shares account that are to capital reserve account. So now deduct this amount from this. So 20,000 minus 4,000, so left out is 16,000. So narration for this being final profit on forfeiture has been transferred to capital reserve account. So I'm done with the 9th entry. Okay, so I believe you have understood the journal entry part. So journal entry is over. This is one of the most simplest problem. So if you understand the problem, you can solve the problem very easily. If you don't understand, then you have to face a problem. So that is why I always insist you people to keep on practicing these problems. So don't copy and paste. So read the question, understand the way I am solving, then keep practicing yourself, so that you will be updated with these steps. Like when discount comes, what you have to do, what kind of entry you have to pass, so that will be reflected where. When premium comes, so that where it will be reflected. So all this you will get an idea, but for that only one thing, so that you have to keep on doing it again and again. So you should practice these problems in multiple times, so that you will get better understanding. Okay, so now I am preparing bank account and balance sheet. So for that I am preparing a table. So you two keep ready with the table, so that you also can solve along with me. Okay, so very shortly, maybe by the end of this week, I will be giving you assignments, so you have to get ready for that. And maybe in the next week, that is for next week, I'm going to have one more test for 40 marks, so that you have to solve 30 marks, you have to solve two problems. Okay, so be prepared for that. So don't forget to complete your notes and your assignment, whatever I give. Okay, so now I'm ready with the table for bank account. So let me prepare a bank account. So bank account particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees, debit, credit. So first what we are going to write, to share application account, to share application account. On application, how much we have received. So if you look at the first journal entry, 1,80,000, to share allotment account, to share allotment account. On share allotment, how much we have received, 2,70,000. To share first and final call account. On first and final call, how much we have received, 3,95,600. correct. To share capital account, that is on reissue, how much we have received on reissue, 16,000 rupees. Okay, since it is under subscription problem, we have not done any repayments, so directly by balance carried down. So first we have to do the total of this. So let us do it. 1,80,000 plus 2,70,000 plus 3,95,600 plus 16,000. So that comes to 8,61,600. 8,61,600. 8,61,600. So balance carried down is 8,61,600 rupees. Okay. So now let me close this bank account so that I can start up with the balance sheet. So close the bank account. So now let us open a new balance sheet. Okay. So open new balance sheet. New balance sheet as on that date. So now write liabilities rupees, assets rupees, liabilities rupees, assets rupees. Okay, so on the liability side, first what we are going to do, we write share capital. Share capital, under that authorized, comma, subscribed, comma, issued, comma, called up and paid up capital. Called up and paid up capital. So now see, we have offered to the public is 10,000 shares. Correct. Company have offered to the public 10,000 shares, but public subscribed for how much? 9,000 shares. So how many shares left with the company? In the case, 1,000 is left with the company. Correct. So only 9,000 shares subscribed by the public. That is what, 9,000 shares. Okay. So in this 9,000 also, there was second and first and final call money not paid by 400 shareholders. Correct. So those shares has been forfeited. So out of those 400 shares, how many shares we have reissued? 200. So then how many we have not reissued? 200. Okay. So deduct that, less 200. So that is, you can mention that not reissued, not reissued 200. So how many shares then issued? 8,800. You understood, right? So now calculate 8,800 into face value of the share is 100 rupees. So if you do this, how much you are going to get? 8,800 into 100, 8,80,000. 8,80,000. Okay. So now next what we have to do? So we have to calculate reserves and surplus. So second head, reserves and surplus. So under that, number 1, capital reserve account, right? The last journal entry, capital reserves. So how much capital reserves in the last journal entry we got? 16,000. How much we got? 16,000. Yes, 16,000. So next is capital reserves. So capital reserve 16,000 we got. So next is we have one more thing, that is reissued. We have done the reissue of 200 shares, clear. So when we are reissuing those shares, that discount rupees 400 whatever we have given, that also we should reflect, correct? So that is you can show it as like a forfeited shares account only, or you can show it under capital reserve only. So that also we should add here, okay, because it is we have included here at the face value only. So that is see here. So in the 8th entry, bank account 200 into 80, 16,000. Share forfeiture account 200 into 20, 4,000 rupees, correct? But here we are supposed to show reflect the discount of how much? 800 rupees. So that we have to reflect here, okay? So that we have not shown. So if you show that discount, then it comes to 3,600, okay? So that we have to keep it in our mind. So here we have to show 200 into 16 rupees, 200 into 16 rupees, okay? Because this out of 20, 4 rupees is the discount. So deduct that 4 rupees discount. So how much you are going to get? 16 rupees. So if you calculate now 200 into 16, so how much you are going to get? 3,200. 3,200 rupees, okay? So 3,200 rupees. So then the total will be 19,200. 19,200. 19,200. So now deduct 20,000 minus 3,200. So how much you are going to get? 20,000 minus 3,200, you are going to get 16,800 rupees for capital reserve. For capital reserve, how much? 16,800. You have understood, right? Because why I have done the 16 rupees? Because it is reissued at discount. So actual face value was 100. So we are already reissuing at rupees 4 discount, 96 rupees. So then the face value of the share is 96 rupees. So out of 96, 80, for 80 we are reissuing, 16 rupees will be the forfeiture entry. So how much share forfeited? 16,800 rupees. So capital reserve account 16,800. So you need not to have another point, okay? So let us close this table over here. Now total 8,96,800. 8,96,800. Correct. 8,96,800 rupees. So now let's just look into this side. Number 1, asset side, fixed assets. We do not have any fixed assets, so nil. Second, we have current assets, correct? So under current assets we have cash at bank. So cash at bank is always carried down figure in the bank account. How much carried down figure? 8,61,000. 600, 8,61,600. Since this problem is issue at a discount, so that discount on issue of shares also should be shown. So let us do this discount on issue of shares. So total 9,000 shares, out of which we have not reissued 200 deducted, so we get 8,800 shares into what is the rate of discount? 4 rupees. So now calculate 8,800 into 4 rupees, so that is 35,200. 35,200. Okay, so now add 35,200 plus 8,61,600. So put together 8,96,800 is the total. 8,96,800, 8,96,800 both the side. So we are done with the illustration number 22. So we'll be back very soon with one more problem. Until then, take care. See you soon. Bye bye and stay safe.